Hey guys, Kyo here. So recently I just bought an i7-7700K, but I couldn't use it for a week until my motherboard and RAM came in on July 27th. So once it arrived, I put it together and test booted it to sudo BIOS and to see if it worked, and it did. I put everything in my case after that and all backed up my files like my videos, games, my stream files and pictures, etc. onto my external hard drive, and then I reformatted my SSD entirely to start off the 7700K build fresh, start off new and whatnot. So I installed a clean copy of Windows and updated my respective drivers. Everything was going well until I was downloading the GeForce Experience drivers. While that downloaded, it blue screen. My computer blue screen and it gave me the error memory management. So I did some research and the reasons are either corrupted drivers or bad memory sticks or a bad motherboard RAM slot or whatnot. So I reseated my RAM sticks just to make sure it was installed properly, and I rebooted. Everything seemed fine, so I let Windows do its automatic updates and my PC crashes while it updates again with the same error. So I decided maybe Windows didn't install correctly. So I reformat my Windows USB and flash a brand new copy of Windows on it, and it ended up installing not just onto my SSD but onto my external hard drive as well. So it basically wiped everything on both my SSD and my HDD. So I lost everything. I lost my videos for future Just Play So and PUBG things. I lost my pictures to edit for the future. I lost my Sony Vegas and Photoshop CC, my games like Nier Automata, I Am Setsuna, Fallout 4. So if you guys have any suggestions or any solutions on how to restore my hard drive, please let me know in the comments, because these are very important files. Anyways, after installing a fresh new copy of Windows, I let Windows do its automatic updates first, as well as downloading a new motherboard BIOS driver to update it to the most recent version, because that was also a possible issue for the blue screens. So I let everything update, install, restart and whatnot, and everything seemed to be working. Even installing GeForce Experience was fine. So I thought, like, you know, I thought everything was fine. So then I began to download Blade and Soul. Since my hard drive was wiped, I backed up Blade and Soul on it, and well, it blue screened while downloading, saying the same error, memory management. So I'm freaking out that my new build is basically screwed because I don't know what's going on, because I really didn't want to think it was faulty hardware. So my friend tries to help me, telling me to flash the motherboard, reseat the RAM, doing a mem test. None of that worked. So instead I was like, if it's a bad RAM stick, let me test it with just one of the sticks. So I removed one RAM stick and it worked. I was running on 8 gigs since the build was supposed to run on 16 gigabytes. I installed Blade and Soul and PUBG successfully, played about for 30 minutes on each game with no blue screens whatsoever. And so I was like, okay, maybe it really was one faulty RAM stick. So I decided to see if it really was, and I reseated second RAM stick and my PC was now running at 16 gigabytes again. And I ran each game for 30 minutes again and no blue screens. So I was like, what? Why is it not working earlier, you know? I even tested streaming with it and it was fine. I streamed for about 30 minutes as well. So I was like, alright, okay. I went to bed happily because it was I was stayed up until like 6 AM trying to like fix this, because I was up at it from like 4 PM to 6 AM. Like, I was really trying hard because this is a, you know, like a changing build for me. So when I woke up, I booted up my PC, I launched Blade and Soul in my stream because it was my stream day, and then 15 minutes in, my PC crashed, giving me the same error. So I was like, why is this still happening again? So I removed one of the RAM sticks again, and it still gave me the blue screen. But now, instead of from launching like Blade and Soul, it started blue screening while I was loading into the desktop, and it kept giving me different errors. I will put it up on the screen like every time I would say an error, and it kept giving me errors, and up to the point where it won't boot anymore. It stopped booting even to the BIOS, and the motherboard's LED, one of the LEDs I should say, turned on, saying it was a VGA problem, and the manual stated that it means the graphics card is either defective or not detected. So I was like, why is it a VGA problem now instead of giving me a blue screen saying it was a memory management or something else? So I was freaking out. I was confused. Now, like, are you saying like, you know, my graphics card is infected now? Like, what? So I removed my graphics card to see, because reseating it didn't work, and my friend told me that, you know, my motherboard has onboard graphics. So I decided to see if I could boot the BIOS from there, and no, it didn't. It was still saying it was a VGA problem. So I decided to call Newegg, which is where I ordered my parts, and RMA the products to get new ones. I'm asking for a refund. I don't want replacement from the products I ordered. It was an MSI motherboard along with like a Team Dark 16GB 3000 MHz RAM sticks, and I decided to RMA those and get a refund. So I tried to rebuild my AMD build, and for some reason it didn't work. You know, I tried to rebuild it the same day and didn't work for some reason. So I was like pissed. I was freaking out also, and all I had was nothing. I couldn't play games, I couldn't stream or update you guys on anything. You guys were basically left in the dark. So I tried yesterday to build it again to see if it really was faulty or broken or whatnot, as in my AMD PC, and it worked. So here I am. I reinstalled Windows, Blade & Soul, PlayerUnknown's, but I lost everything, my stream, my videos, like I said. So there won't be videos for a long time. Well, not a long time I should say, but until I restore my HDD hopefully, and also get my new parts once I get my refund. But yeah, so I extremely apologize for the lack of content, but that's why I missed uploading last Friday and streaming for probably the next week or two. Not sure how long things will take, but again, if you guys know how I could restore my hard drive, please do let me know. And with that said, I hope you guys can understand the situation I'm in, and thank you for your time. Anyways, Kyo out. Peace.